Hello, and welcome back to my hip hop education. I'm Joshua Valentine, and this is a show in which I, a guy who knows fuck all about hip hop and its history, takes iconic albums from the history of hip hop and we break them down lyric by lyric, bar by bar to figure out what they mean, to figure out what they're trying to say. Now, to celebrate my recent Sexy Red Shit post getting over 2,000 views, by the way, thank you very, very much, everyone who saw that video. I did not expect it to pop off that big, that was crazy. But in celebration of my recent semi viral video, I decided that today's episode would be our first woman on the show. And the woman is going to be a woman who was the I believe, according to our Wikipedia here, the first female rapper to win a Grammy and the first female rapper to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She is genuinely, from what I can tell, objectively, the greatest female rapper to have ever been in the game. Now, celebrate that, we will be talking about Missy Elliot today. Missy fucking Elliot. Now, I don't think I've listened to a single Missy Elliott song my entire life unless it was on the radio and I heard it and didn't know it was hers. Missy Elliott is a mystery to me. I understand her place in hip hop. I understand that she paved the way for people like Nicki and Cardi and Doja Cat and Meg Thee Stallion and all these folk. But I don't know anything about her. Don't know anything about her. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take her third album, Miss E So Addictive, which from what I could tell online is regarded as her best album, and we're just going to talk about it for a little while. We're going to break it down. I got Genius pulled up to pull up the lyrics here. And yeah, I guess let's get right on into the show. Here we go with the first song, So Addictive, the intro, featuring Charlene Tweet Keys. Okay, so the first song was simply an intro. It was less than a minute long, but I really enjoyed it. It's called So Addictive. It's essentially saying if you're, instead of doing drugs, instead of drinking, instead of doing all these things, listen to my music instead. It's her beats are so addictive, according to her and herself. Um, yeah, I really liked it. It was really sweet. I like her singing voice. Again, this is my first time hearing it, but I really enjoyed it. And then at the end, she said, "Bump this ballad shit," so I can only assume we're gonna get a little bit harder. The next song, really the first song on the album, is called "Dog and Heat." I really liked the bass line. I really liked the idea. So from what I can tell, because I wasn't around, I wasn't in the space. From what I can tell, Missy Elliott was one of the only rappers. I know Little Kim was around, but I don't know timing wise. This was 2005, 2003. Um, it was 2000. So Addictive 2001. I'm sorry, 2001. So I don't know how many female rappers were around. I don't know if Lil Kim was still active. So I really like the idea that she's like weaponizing her own sexuality in order to sell records because, well, she's as the only woman in the space, she's going to be sexualized whether she wants to or not. So I really did like it. It was a love making song. It was about it was about dudes not being able to hand themselves and Missy Elliott being able to spin them around her little finger whenever the fuck she wanted. She's essentially saying when you come home from work, I want to make you do more work. Every man watching knows exactly what kind of work that they're talking about, and it ain't work. Um, yeah, I really liked the song. I really liked the weaponized sexuality of it. Um, yeah, I really liked it a lot. Method Man and Redman both had feature verses. Um, Now I know of them. I don't know what group they're from, but yeah. I really, 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 really did like it. Applaud, bitch, shake that ass. I get you drunk and high and duct tape that ass fast. Then leave you on your daddy front lawn with your hair all fucked up with one pump on. So Redman being able to essentially say, I'm gonna fuck you upside down and there's nothing you can do about it. And then Method Man comes in later. Um, Love it when the pussy talk back, thank the dick. All my dogs playing the wall, get out these broads. We ain't got no ass at all. We ain't fucking with y'all. So yeah, it's very much about sexuality, about having sex, about enjoying sex. Now I'm a bit of a prude, so you're not gonna see me bumping it, but I liked it. It was a good song. It was a good song. I quite enjoyed the production. The music and the beat still sounded modern. For a 2001 album to still sound as if it could have come out yesterday is impressive. It's very, very impressive. Now, the next song is called 1 Minute Man. This features Luda. Okay, so lick shots. Again, I quite like the music part of it. I also really like that, because I'm going through old school hip hop. I also really, really like this trend that they had that kind of died off somewhere where like they shout out the year that it came out in. So in this, she talks about, is we about to flip our whole style on him for 2001. And for those of you who hated, you only made us more creative. Misdemeanor. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This is Missy Elliott showing her gangster, pretty much, from what I can tell. You don't speak my name, mess around, get that ass blown away. Bra fool, go on away. I ain't never like your tail anyway. I ride down the block in an Escalade, bling bling all in your face. I think you might need to put on your shades. Rah! I know you feel me though. Um, yeah, this is pretty much just Missy Elliott showing off her gangster. She's telling people not to fuck with her, that you don't want to fuck with her, that she's the best one in the game, that she's got her own style. Where'd she say that? Where'd she say that? She says, I can't find it. Originality is leery, my own style, and I ain't sharing. Back up, back up. Easy now. Hey, y'all. Hot. Yeah, I really liked it. Now, from what I can tell from a cursory Google search, is that lick shots means to take belly shots as if you're in a club. So she's essentially turning it up and having a crazy party. Time to lick shots, time to see you dance. Hey, you, why you frontin'? Now, this could be people fronting that misrepresenting themselves, saying that they're somebody that they're not, that they're something that they're not. They're a gangster, they're rich, all these things, and she can see right through it. It could also just mean get the fuck away from me. Why are you all like up in my space? Because again, she's one of the only females in the space that I could find. Um, yeah, quite a good song. This one I would listen to again because it's just a woman saying don't fuck with me, and that's pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I find songs like this way more attractive than the last two because she isn't. I don't know. Like I'm weird in the sense that like when it's just given to you, it's like who cares? I didn't have to work for it. But when you have to work for it, put in the effort to actually be a man for a woman, it's a lot more attractive to me. So this is kind of like a she's setting up her. This is who I am. So now I need to like meet her bar or find another woman, and that to me is a lot more attractive. And that I'm a weirdo, so I understand. I understand that that's not always the case. Um, yeah, I really like the line "originality is Leary," because in hip hop, it's from what I can tell, it's very easy to just say the same stuff, use the same themes, use the same beats, use the same flows. Especially nowadays, like Snoop Dogg was talking about this. Everyone's got the da 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 kind of flow to them, and that drives him crazy. So I felt a lot more validated in my sense that I didn't like it either. So that's pretty cool. But she's got her own flow. She's got her own style to her, and I've really enjoyed her artistry already. I just, you know, a lot of it I wouldn't listen to again. This one I definitely would though. We gonna rock the party till the early morn. That's just cool. That's just pretty cool. I also like the call to action. Hey boys, won't you sing along? Cause we gonna rock the party till the early morn. I like the call to action to the men in her audience because I feel like there were quite a lot of men in her audience. Um, yeah, no, it's a good song. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. I liked her showing her gangster. Her saying like, "Look, this is me. Don't fuck with me." That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now the next song is called "Get Your Freak On." Alrighty. So, come to find out, I realized when the chorus kicked in, I have heard that song before. It got some radio play, and when I was working in a kitchen, I've worked in a couple different kitchens, restaurants, and all that. It would come on whenever the women had the aux because the women in my life know Missy Elliott, and the men in my life normally don't listen to female rappers. Um, no, I really liked this song. I liked the beat. I liked the choreography in the video. Missy be putting it down on the hottest round. I told y'all, mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. She's just essentially saying she's the best rapper in the game, and if you want me, bleh, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie biggie bounce. You know you dig the way I switch my style. People sing around, now people gather around, now people jump around. I don't know. It's a nice little song. I quite enjoyed it. It's a vibe piece. I like the choreography. I like the beat. I like. So far, I've liked all the visuals in her music videos, which makes a lot of sense because she won multiple awards for her music videos alone, and she was ranked I think number five. Um, yeah, she's the best-selling female rapper in Nielsen history. In 2020, Billboard ranked her at number five in the list of 100 greatest music video artists of all time. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Her music videos are really good. I really have enjoyed them so far. Um, again, This top comment: Nicki and Cardi could never create something as iconic as this. I disagree. I think Super Bass and WAP is equally as iconic when she's on the fucking motorcycle and shit. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, no, it's a good song. It's a fine song. Didn't blow me away. Didn't really strike me with any sort of, you know, didn't strike me any sort of way. I do like if you want to battle me, then blah blah. Let me know. Got to feel it, son. Let me throw you some. People, here I come. Now swip me when I'm done. We got the radio shook like we got a gun. I don't know. I don't know. She's talking about how she's the best rapper. She got her own flows. This is her third album. I suppose she's already proven herself a little bit. She was part of a group before she went solo, so people already are aware of her talent, of her general vibe. I'm not, but I'm new to this, so again, the fuck do I know? Yeah, it's a fine song. It's a perfectly fine song. Uh, yeah, she's able to switch up her style, switch up her flow. At the end of the video, she had a callback to the last song, "Lick Shots," which I thought was pretty cool. It's always nice to reference yourself. Me and Timbaland been hot since 20 years ago. What's the dealio? Know what the drilly, yo? Yeah, just I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. You know, nothing particularly. It's very syncopatic. You know what I mean? It's very. She's got her own sound, her own flow to her. She's utilizing her voice like a drum, which, from what I can tell via that Ice Cube interview, because I did find out from the last episode it was Ice Cube who said it. That she's doing rap the right way. Uh, Nice artistry. Just you know, perfectly fine song. Perfectly fine song. Now, the next one is called Scream, aka Itchin'. Now, this one she won a Grammy for, so I'm very excited for this one. Alright, 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 alright. So, I like the storytelling. I like the music. I said that about every song that I've reviewed for this show so far, but I'm genuinely not a hater. I enjoy music. I enjoy good production. I enjoy good beats. Um, I like MF Doom. I like literally listen to instrumental tracks that are just hip hop beats. Yeah, no, I like the story. She met some dude in the Bahamas. She liked his persona. Uh, Smoked his marijuana. She got freaky. Got called Madonna. I liked the shout out. Um, Laid on the bed and he followed. Boned him till tomorrow. Um, yeah, he's 50 years old, but he was kinky. What you gonna get me is some rings from my little pinky. Money will multiply before you run up inside, make me all weak and tired. So, essentially saying that while she likes this dude, she likes his personality, she likes the fact that he can afford her elucidation. Um, he needs more money in order to get all up inside, which, as an idea, has kind of permeated our work, or not our work, our dating culture, and I fundamentally disagree with. I feel like it should be you're searching for a partner, you're not searching for a sponsor, but that's not how a lot of women see it, and I suppose that that's all right. Um, Talks about how he's from Puerto Rico. They got freaky in the Nico. I don't know what it's probably a car. Her ego got really. I don't know if I can say that, so I'm not gonna. Like that baseball league. Her ego got real like that baseball league from the old baseball league. And then again, she repeats the refrain: "Your money will multiply before you come up inside." Got me all weak and tired. Uh huh. Um, yeah, making heads scream and moan, send them back home. Boy, is it really worth it just to get dirty? Which I think is kind of funny. Why are you doing all this just to get with me? You know what I mean? Like she's setting out these expectations for people to chase and to get more money and to do all these things, but then mocking them for it. I just think that's kind of funny. Says you can buy her a Ferrari. Um, in order to rock her body, he needed to buy her a Ferrari. How much it costs now? Play your position. Listen, where's your pot to piss in? That's just kind of like financial shaming. You know what I mean? Like an idea that I think holds much moral value. Um, hey, what's the deal? Word up, how much it costs now? How much it costs now? Like, I'm not trying to be a hater. I appreciate the expression of sexuality in music because music is a very provocative thing, and especially when you're a female performer, people are going to sexualize you regardless because everybody wants a partner that's a musician because they're just cool. Um, so the people form fantasies about female musicians in particular. So like I understand, it's kind of why Taylor Swift has succeeded to the extent that she has. Every one of her male fans pictures himself with her, and then of course she's relatable to young women. Um, but I don't know. It's just, uh, it's a fine song. It's about a woman utilizing sex to get a more lavish lifestyle. She's able to be elucidated and bought a Ferrari and all these things just because she's attractive. Now, she's talented and she's really good at production. And she's really good at writing. Like I really do like the writing. Like I like the wordplay. I like the rhymes. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just feel like this kind of contributes to a thought process that I don't personally like. You know what I mean? I personally suffer from it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just some dude with a job. I'm not famous. I'm not wildly successful, wildly talented at anything. So from the male perspective in 2024, when this thought process is run rampant, I don't know if it's a good song. I did like the song though. I just don't know if it's you know. But I suppose it was cutting edge at the time. I suppose that there was a because being a woman in general, from what I can tell, is very uh, there's a lot of expectation placed on you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of weight put on your shoulders. You know what I mean? Like y'all women do control sex when it happens, where it happens, how it happens. Um, so I do appreciate a woman taking that, using her talent to then kind of take it back. You know what I mean? She's like, well, fine. If I gotta take all this responsibility, I'm going to get paid for as well, and I do appreciate that. I'm not blind to that fact, but yeah, I'm just not crazy about this song. Just not super duper crazy. Um, Good song though. Good song. Give me the liquor liquor. Make me talk slurry slurry. Your money will multiply before you come up inside. Get me all weak and tired. I don't know. Like she's a good rapper. I've enjoyed her wordplay. I've enjoyed her lyricism. I've enjoyed her music video production. Even, even so, this is an animatic, right? That plays throughout the song. Let me see if I can get the end cards to go away. Um, so like this is just an animatic on her official YouTube channel, which I am subscribed to. Um, but these are deep sea mines that are like floating around because I guess she's progressing that she's sort of underground, but she's also explosive. And I think that that is pretty cool. Her general artistry does shine through, and I can tell that she's good at what she's doing. It's just like a lot of music, I don't know if it contributes to good ideas. Um, which who the fuck am I to say? The next song is called Old School Joint. All right. Okay. I really liked this song. This song was really, really good. I really liked the production. I really, really did like the beat. I like music that makes you want to move. You know what I mean? I didn't move, but like, I wanted to. Like the top comment is, "This got me dancing in bed right now." And you know what? I feel like if I were just listening to music, because with the show, I'm listening with a critical eye. I'm listening with a critical lens to try to piece things together. But like if I were just listening to music casually, I would definitely start dancing to this one. This one kind of has the same energy to me as Groove Crusader by Tupperware Remix Party, which complete out of left field Canadian absurdist comedy band. But like I don't know. Something about them fucking funky bass lines get to me. I listen to a lot of Parliament Funkadelic and I listen to a lot of Rush. Rush is one of my favorite groups of all time. Parliament Funkadelic is up there as well. I really, really, really fucking love a good bass. Fun fact about me, I one time crashed a moped while listening to Bootsy Collins. That's a true story. But about the song, Old School Joint is about two people who meet each other. There's an initial attraction, but they're going to take it slow. Before you take me out, let's have a conversation. No touchy touchy because it might lead to having relations. Let's get to the point, boy. No abbreviations. Don't want to give it up too quick. I want to build anticipation, which is cool. Which is really really cool. My best relationships have always been with people that I was genuinely friends with, that I genuinely had that connection with, more so than Tinder matches. Because let's be honest, it's just kind of a microwave relationship. But when you let one actually genuinely build and you genuinely connect with another soul, it always makes for the best kind of relationships anyway. So I did really like this one's message. Um, she mentions, once you get me, will you know how to act? Which a lot of men don't. A lot of men simply don't know how to act. They're still doing drugs. They're still drinking heavily. They're letting their own ego get in the way of the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Will you do her right? That's a valid question. That's a valid question that a woman should ask of every man. Will you do me right? Will you do the right thing by me? Will you defend me in a room I'm not in? Will you, I don't know, not R word me? Once you get me, will you keep my pockets fat? That one I agree with a little bit less, but you need financial stability in order to be in a healthy adult relationship. So the pocket's fat, I think, would have been a better line, but I do understand the sentiment because you know I just understand. You need money. You need money. You need money. Um, yeah, I really like this one. I really like the groove. I like the vibe of this one. This was good. This one I'm going to listen to again. Uh, yeah, this one's really cool. I liked this. I like this because really, realistically, this is what I'm looking for in a woman: is somebody who's just gonna be able to take it slow and let's form that connection before we just rush into having sex. Because I I appreciate the moment of the relationship where you have each other's back more so than I appreciate when you're trying to push your backs together. Um, I don't know. It's just something hits different in your soul when they got you. You know what I mean? When a woman's got you. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's really, really cool. The bridge was nice too. Flashlights, neon lights, party rides, love me right, keep me looking tight. So nice. That's what I like. I don't know. It's all simple. It's all very simple rhymes. It's just a monosyllabic rhyme, but fuck it. It sounded good to my ears. Um, I'm really liking Missy Elliott so far. Like, I understand she has to embrace her sexuality, or she chose to embrace her sexuality, and that's fucking rad. That's fucking rad. But the songs where she doesn't talk about sex purely, she has better messages. Um, so cool. I like the old school joint a lot. I like this a lot. Take it slow, people. Enjoy your time. You know, like she said it best. You know what I mean? Ain't no need to rush this if it's forever. And that's it. And that's it, really. The next one is called Takeaway featuring Genuine, whose name I've heard, but I've never heard him. That song was beautiful. Takeaway. So it was dedicated to Aaliyah, who, if you're unaware, I don't know how I'm aware and you're not, but if you aren't aware, passed away tragically at a very, very, very young age. She was a wonderful, I believe R&B was her typical lane, Spanish, of some origin, but she was fantastic. She deserves an episode in her own right. To be entirely honest about it, I'm just trying to make the show not a sausage fest, honestly. Um, no, it was a beautiful song. So talking about how she wants to be the perfect match. Uh, Genuine's verse, let's make it national. I want to show the whole world. I want the whole world to know I'm with you and I'm in love. Ain't no girl in this world can fill your shoes. None, not at all. The things you do for me is unbelievable, and you can take away all the platinum chains. Like, even if I'm broke, I still wanted. This love thing is more valuable than platinum. This love thing is more valuable than privacy. You know what I mean? Like, it was a beautiful song, and it was a beautiful love song because it's about genuine human connection. It's about genuine love. You know what I mean? But it's also, because it's dedicated to Aaliyah, it's about a platonic love as well as a romantic love. So it's like, I want people to know that I love you, that we're cool, that you're my boy and all that, or you're my girl and all that. Um, I just, it was about human connection. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful, man. That's absolutely beautiful. I really, really liked it. I love that she dedicated to her late friend. Good song. I really, really liked Takeaway. Not everyone heard it, but she made it for everyone to hear it. Uh, and that's cool. That's just fucking cool, man. Um, I really appreciated that. Now the next one is called For My People, featuring a lady called Eve. I looked it up. And as it turns out, rather, this album came out after 9/11. It came out after 9/11. It came out in October of 2001, 9/11 happening in September. I really did appreciate her little, hey, by the way, 9/11 just happened. We're all crying. We all don't know what's going to go on next. So let's fucking dance. That's powerful right there. That's fundamentally American. You can't be mad at that. Gotta remember, this was a pre-internet time period when you couldn't go online and search up all these cool clips in American history and recent history that make you feel some sort of nationalism. The country was still wounded. So for her to feature a verse, and she put this in last minute, I'm sure, to feature a verse that was purely dedicated to the American people, dancing in front of the American flag, that's pretty fucking patriotic. And I'm a sober man. I had to get sober because drugs were destroying me, to be honest with it. So the whole party people scene is a bygone era in my life, which is probably why I don't bang with it as much. It's probably a good thing I don't bang with it as much. Not taking anything away from her or her wonderful artistry. It's just from my own addictive personality type. It's probably good that I don't fuck with the party people scene anymore. It's a dance hall song. It's a club song. It's let's all dance and get drunk. It's female pickup culture, because it does exist. Female pickup culture, you know what I mean? Boy, I want to kiss you. I'm just too shy. Let me dance with you. Let me wear you out. Here's a glass of orange juice. Let's go exit out. Okay, cool. So like, and then later on, I'm at the bar now buying drinks. I got this feeling it's all over me. I want to dance with you. Let me lick your face. Uh, Mr. DJ, can you play this joint once more? Because I see the man I want. I want him right away. I look him right in his face and say, dance with me. So she's at a bar. She's partying. She's probably with some friends. She's drinking. She's having a good time. She's with the vibes of the room. And she sees a guy that she likes. And so she walks up and approaches him and says, dance with me, hoping it would lead to something more. And then it does. In the bridge, you know what I mean? Grab it from the back, baby you to Mac, and you know that. Put the needle on the track, skip that, flip that, and bring the beat back. So she's talking to the DJ, but it's also a sexual innuendo. So that's pretty good artistry right there. I really like the little tongue in cheek. You know what I mean? I don't I liked it. It's a fine song. You know what I mean? Again, not something I would listen to. I don't really go to clubs anymore, so I was never really like that in the first place, but drugs make you do wild things. But no, it's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Let's go exit out. I do think it's really funny. Nobody could get away with this lyric now. This is for my people, my party people. This is for my people, my ecstasying people, implying that her people are ones who slip people ecstasy. It's fucking drugging people at the bar. Yeah, that'll get me. That won't get me canceled. She didn't mean that. She meant my people who seek ecstasy, my people who enjoy ecstasy, the emotional state of being, not the drug per se. Per se, could be both. Could be a double meaning as well. Hip hop are full of those. Missy Elliott is, from what I can tell, a talented lyricist. So could mean both. Could mean both. But no, it's cool. It's cool. The chorus is just freak that, or the break. Sorry, is freak that, freak that, freak that, freak that, freak that, freak that, freak that. Good song. I enjoyed it for what it is. Not super crazy about it. You know what I mean? There's not my lane. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of why I don't. I'm doing this show to learn about hip hop because I never really listened to it beforehand because a lot of it just doesn't hit me. You know what I mean? And I'm not a pretender. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be somebody that I'm not just to fit in with a crowd. I've never been that way. Um. So yeah, good song. Very well produced. Like the beat. You know what I mean? It's musically sound. It's a club song though, and that just doesn't do much for me. Not much deeper meaning here. Um, make me grind my hips, make me move my waist. When the music come on, you take my breath away. Okay, cool. Congratulations. I'm glad you enjoyed your night out, Missy. But you know, your song was good. Your song was good. The next one is called "Bus a Bus" featuring Busta Rhymes. So that was short. It was an interlude. It wasn't a full song, but it was Busta Rhymes over a cool beat, uh, rapping about how this album is already getting you addicted. Now you're gonna be coming back, and he hit his signature Busta Rhymes, da 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 da, which I'm always a big fan of. Always a big fan of Busta Rhymes. I have so much respect for that man's talent. You know what I mean? Like I like Busta Rhymes a lot. Walking into this, knowing very little about hip hop, I knew there were a couple guys I fucked with: Eminem, Mac Miller, Busta Rhymes, 50 Cent, MF Doom, Madlib, and Quasimodo. Like I walked in with those 7 men, 8 men, and I was very happy to see Busta here, and I was very happy that he did what he does. Yeah, I can already tell. So we're in the first half. We're in the halftime of the album now. I like that she broke it down like that. But nah, I've liked what we've had so far. I like that she embraced her sexuality because she either A had no choice to or B really really wanted to. Either one is valid. Um, Not songs I would seek out, but not songs for me in the first place. I'm a straight white dude, so I get it. I get it. But and then she had that one song about taking things slow with a boy. I liked that one. Um, Old school joint. I like that one. I really like the takeaway, and I really like the lick shots. So far, I mean that's 3 for 6 right there that I liked. You know what I mean? I liked them all, but like songs I would go back and listen to is what I mean. But yeah, no, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Digging Missy Elliott so far. They keep calling her Misdemeanor, which was probably her first rap name, but cool name. That's a pretty cool name. The next song is called What You Gonna Do. I really, really liked What You Gonna Do. I really liked that. I liked that Missy completely switched her own flow. I like that Timbaland jumped in on this one. Now, Timbaland's been a recurrent character in this album. I know he's an actual rapper; he's not a character, but like he's been around. He's been producing stuff. He's been contributing lyrics. I'm sure. Um, maybe contributing lyrics, maybe not though. But yeah, I really like this one. I like the bass line. I like the production of it. I like that it was like a challenge. It was like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's what you're gonna expect coming from my crew. Bunch of dope beats and a bunch of dope lyrics too. I know that's too much for you to handle, dude. Now ask yourself, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna? This is a definite. I'm definitely gonna come back and listen to this one. I might actually like. So I play wrestling games, and in the one I play, you can like add your own custom wrestling theme. So I think I might actually just like take this song and make it that because that's what it sounded like. I could imagine somebody coming down like, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do?" Uh, now that's cool. That's cool. When they come in the spot, them wanna jock, them nasty boys looking around with their big cocks. Them goes be plotting on how to get the rocks. So I beat that ass to the ground like I'm the cops. Yes, yes. Um, you know what I mean? Because like, look, women like men. Well, some women like men as much as men like women. Um, like it's a mutual attraction. You know what I mean? So it's very nice to hear about women initiating. You know what I mean? Like the maybe not initiating because she's a lady, she's a woman. You know what I mean? But like, but that's mutual attraction is always nice to hear about. I think that's really my main point here. Um, I be getting in girls' clothes, make 'em buy my whole wardrobe. Better get all my dough, plucking hair in my nose. It's official, I'm a pimp, 'cause my name glows, and I'm back to the Yugos. Cool, I'm just a smooth motherfucker. I don't know, I like the song a lot. I really did. I really, really did. Talking that junk, you get buried. You don't want to end up in the cemetery. Me and Timberland got tracks that will kill you. On the other hand, I got gats that will peel you. Guns that will, peel your skin off your body. Nah, it's fucking sick. I really liked this song. I like the production of it. I like the flow of it. I like the vibe of it. I liked the whole vibe switch. You know what I mean? Like, I liked this one. I really did like this one. Missy Elliott produces good stuff. You know what I mean? This was cool. This was really cool. All right, the next one is called Step Off. Okay. Now, this is another song where I don't agree with the idea it's submitting itself to. Um, I've been before I go any further, let me say I've been very fortunate in my dating life to not only have a dating life, but um, I've been very fortunate in the fact that I've been able to make what I call a clean break. Either something in the relationship goes wrong and I'm able to kind of mentally understand that, grasp it, and walk away, uh, or it wasn't my choice, frankly, and there's nothing I can do about it aside from embarrass myself. So I'm just able to move on from that. Um, so I don't understand this innate human valid desire to go back to a partner, especially if it didn't go well or y'all broke up for a reason. I understand things happen and the heart wants what it wants. Uh, I don't really I don't bang with it. Great song though. Like the music was really good. Now Missy Elliott continues to she has this trend in her music where she'll have a story, she'll say her shit, and then she'll dip out and just kind of let the music go. And that's really cool because the music is really really fucking good. Timberland is the producer billed on this one. He produced most of the album, I can only assume. Some of the album, I can only assume. Um, but no, it was very really 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 a well produced song. It's a nice vibe. I like stuff that's a story. I like stuff that presents you with an idea and it explores that idea and then it dips out and then just kind of lets you go for a little while, lets you vibe out. I very much am a sound tripper. I don't know if that phrase means anything to you, but like I like instrumental music because I like where the music makes my mind go, what thoughts it brings to me. I very much like and this I used to take real drugs and really do trip, but like ever since I got sober, I've been really enjoying just kind of sitting back with headphones and listening and just kind of letting my mind wander um, while the music goes. You know what I mean? Because it'll really guide you. It'll help you. It's healing, truly. So I really like that she will just tell her story and dip out. Um, but nah, this was a great song. I just don't. Another song that's kind of a miss for me. I can see people enjoying it. I can see people in that same situation really feeling seen and validated. I can because the heart wants what it wants, and emotions are messy. Emotions are really hard to manage, and sometimes you do what you got to do to get your rocks to make you feel good. And sometimes those things are complicated. People go to insane lengths, illegal lengths sometimes. But I understand the motive. You know what I mean? Like as a man who likes women, it's they drive you crazy in all the good ways and all the bad ways. Um, so I get it. I get it. I get it completely. I just I can't. I don't want to say relate to it because I can relate to it. It just isn't an idea that I have any experience with. So maybe it just doesn't do anything for me personally. But this album is quite addictive. The next one is called Ecstasy. Okay, so Ecstasy and Step Off are a very powerful 1-2 combo. Um, they're essentially telling you the same story, or it's her making the same stand, her standing on the same business, but in Step Off, she's talking to the woman involved, and in Ecstasy, she's talking to the man involved. I'm assuming her sexuality here, um, only based off of what I've seen from the lyrics. Um, yeah, no, it's yeah, I wonder if she was talking to two people in particular, if she had somebody in mind, or whether she was just submitting to the concept. Um, Either way, this was a great song. This was good. I really like the sound trip of taking you to this spot called ecstasy, which in her definition is a place of fulfillment and fantasies where your dreams become realities. It enhances your most inner desire to become more free with your guts and feelings. Boy, let me free your mind. Let's hook up tonight. If a girl said that to me, I'd go crazy. Straight up. Straight up. Um, but no, like I really I liked the vibe. I really liked what she was I was picking up what she was putting down, and I quite enjoyed it. Like I'm a total prude, and this song spoke to me sexually. You know what I mean? And I don't normally like that. I liked this. Um, this was cool. This was cool. Um, it feels like I'm on ecstasy. You got my body jumping and doing something. Feel so free. I feel like making love to you. So what you want to do? Ecstasy. You got my body jumping and doing something. Feel so free. I feel like making love to you. So what you want to do? That's the chorus. Or that's a verse. That's verse three. The chorus is ecstasy. I'm willing to do the things I said I wouldn't do. On ecstasy, the feeling makes me feel like I'm in love with you. All right. Everything you said you wouldn't do? Because I got some ideas, ma'am. Nah, this was cool. It was a very powerful 1-2 punch. I like when music does that. When the themes of the songs flow together. Like an issue I have with a lot of albums that come out modernly, in the modern day, recently. I'm tired. Sorry, that's the second word I fucked up. But a problem with is they don't make full projects. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of make hits and then some filler songs. And this is in a lot of music. Like even I grew up on Green Day. Their most recent albums have been terrible. Um, Panic the Disco, they fell off hard. Um, that's my musical background. But nah, I liked this. I really did like this a lot. Um, I don't know if I want to move on yet, but the next song is called Slap Slap Slap. Okay, so this song was awesome. This song was awesome. I loved Slap Slap Slap. She brought with her Debrat and Miss Jade. So she like brought the whole crew with her and just made a fucking banger, dog. Like I try not to use that word, but because the fuck do I know? That's the only reason why. But um, nah, this was cool. This was really cool. I like the wordplay and all the different fucking verses. I really liked the Brat's flow. Miss Jade kept the vibe going. This was cool. The Brat caught me off guard, and it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I was impressed with all these women. This was cool. This was really, really cool. Now it's about hitting people. I think hitting men specifically. Um, come fuck with me, like I'll fuck with you. If you knock the boots, at least cop the coop. What am I supposed to do? Star for you? This ain't sparkle. I can't crawl for you. That's impossible. I make the rules, pay the dues. I'll wear the pants. Bought the shoes, they Prada too. Fuck with me, you lose. That was the brat. I really like that verse. Um, no, this was cool. It's just about, defending yourself, fight people when you got to, you know what I mean? I think this keeps with the story she was telling, you know what I mean? She talked to the woman and then talked to the man, seduced the man, and she confirms this. Turned the man into an ass licker. Cheating ass men, these cheating ass men. Try to stop gaming and stay the fuck in it. You feel the rhythm? I'm about to kill him. Um, so yeah, that's part of Missy's verse, but I think she was telling the story about seducing her ex dude who was with this lady to come and sleep with her instead, and succeeded, and then got into a fight about it. That's the story she's told in those three songs. I think, at least with their placement on the album. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I like that she brought her girls with her, and Timberland was right there. Slap, slap, right across your melon, easy. Nah, it was cool. I liked that. I liked that a lot. Now, violence isn't the answer, but look, sometimes you just gotta fucking hit a motherfucker. That's just the way it be. That's just the way it be. So the next song is called "I've Changed." So she seduced a man away from a woman, got into a fight about it, but now she's changed. That's funny. Okay, here we go. So Lil Mo went off. She was singing like she was in a church choir in the words of Missy Elliot. That was awesome. I really liked the vocals on that. I liked the placement on the album. I thought that was really funny. I've changed again, baby. Changed the games that I used to play, leaving when I stay. Oh, baby, I've changed. I said that I've changed. The games, they ain't the same. The pressure wasn't greener on the other side. Um, yeah, I liked what she had to say. You know what I mean? She's a changed person now. She got her heart broken, hurt in some way, and so she changed again. She grew, she evolved, she changed. You know what I mean? And that happens. Sometimes it happens via trauma, sometimes it just happens via time. But that was fantastic. Now, while I'm praising a singer, I did some Google searches while the songs were playing, and it turns out that there was a lady called Tweet um, on Missy Elliott's album as well. So it's possible that some of the vocals I was attributing to Missy Elliott are technically tweets. I don't know which ones. And I saw in a comment that she inhabited her own lane the entire time. Nobody bit her style. Nobody really stepped on her either. She was just her own juggernaut. You know what I mean? And I think that's fucking incredible. Cause there you go. Look at a black woman succeeding. Um, but I like that. I like it. It made me laugh too. You singing like you in a church raising money for some new choir robes or something. You change? I'm about to change to a new track. I thought that was a nice little dig at her. The next one is a remix for 1 Minute Man. It's 4 minutes long. Cool. I prefer the remix to the original, and she did that on purpose, I think. So Jay Z makes a surprise appearance. Didn't expect him. Didn't see him coming. But here he is, and he defended, uh, you know, he defended men a little bit. It was like I don't want no. So Missy Elliott came back with what she said earlier. I don't want no woman to man. Here's your chance to be a man. Take my hand. Understand? I'm gonna make you love me, make you want me, and I'm gonna give you some attention at night. And follow my intuitions, what you wishing. See, I'm gonna keep you all night for a long time. Just start counting the ways. So she's this whole experience. You know what I mean? She got some candles lit. She got some music bumping. I'm sure. Like she's setting up a vibe, a nice night. And then here comes Jay Z. I'm not trying to give you love and affection. I'm trying to give you 60 seconds of perfection. I'm trying to give you cab fare and directions. Baller, baller. I'm not Ronnie Romance. No ma. I'm trying to hit you then quit you in the middle of the round like I'm Robert Duran. No mas. 6 a.m. Another chick in the house. 6:15. Another chick kicked out. Spent 1 minute trying to dig her out. The other 14 trying to put it in her mouth. So, and he started his verse by saying, "50 grand, I get this all in one take." Hova. Nah, that was funny as hell. I liked the that she allowed for male representation on her album. I thought that was a funny way to do it. Um, by sir, he landed Beyonce. Like that's a certified man right there. Um, But nah, that's yeah. This is the third version of Missy's hit single. It was included as a bonus track on her third studio album, Missy So Addictive. The track incorporates elements of Oriental music and samples the Timbaland remix of Lenny Kravitz's 1999 hit single American Woman and Don Pomeranz's 1956 song Greyhound Mary. Wow, okay, so I haven't heard Greyhound Mary, but I have heard American Woman, and I didn't get that at all, nor did I get Oriental music. It sounded electronic to me. I was almost going to praise her for incorporating EDM samples, but I guess she didn't. I just didn't understand the reference. Makes sense to me. But no, I thought that was really funny. I liked that a lot. Another well-produced, good song. I'm a sound tripper, like for real. So I really enjoy the headspaces she puts you in. I enjoy the adventures you get to take with her music. That was cool. I liked that a lot. We're gonna go with Higher Ground, which is the next song. Okay, that was fan fucking tastic. I loved the message of it. So, uh, Higher Ground is about taking the is about pushing on, pressing on to higher ground. Each step I take is a new dawning of a brand new day for higher ground. It's about constantly trying to push yourself and to evolve and to heal from what happened to you, sure, but to obstacles and situations, people, places, and things I must overcome because there's a battle to be won. With my mindset on higher things, these things have become my footstool. I'm determined to reach my goal. I need peace for my soul. So it's about satisfying your inhibition. It's about moving on in a direction that you're confident in, that you feel good about, to continue to take steps forward, to be better, to be a more self-actualized person, to be a more present person, to be a more empathetic, lovely person, to just to be better. It's about healing. It's about progress. It's beautiful, and it's another song she had so many features on. So Tweet came back in the core in the finale here. It was at the end. It was Missy Elliott and Tweet. It was I'm a witness for Jesus. When I was down and no one was there, he picked me up and he carried me. I'm a witness for Jesus. When I was down and no one was there, he picked me up and he carried me. I'm not going to speak to my religious affiliations, but I put my praise hands up. I'm going to cut out the video because it's got music behind it, but I put my praise hands up for that one. Um, the race is given to the swift, nor the battle to the sorry. The race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, but instead, and Genius has a bunch of question marks here, and it doesn't really matter because then she follows it up with, but we got to stay strong and fight on. Sometimes you feel like your foot might slip because there's too much going on. Just realize the goal is greater than your struggle. Just hold on and be strong. So Missy Elliott features Yolanda Adams, Kim Burrell, Dorinda Clark, Karen Clark Sheard, and Mary Mary. They all have gorgeous voices. This is a song. This is a gorgeous message. A wonderful final. Because she's got a remix after this, but it's a refrain. It's a minute 48 version called Higher Ground. I can only assume it's the same, but it's a refrain from it. Um, no, this is good. Um, I really like this. Uh, yeah, the race is not given to the swift nor the battle to the strong. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's like it. They're gonna challenge you in a way that you're not uniquely apt to, and you're gonna have to adapt and overcome. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be challenged in ways that you couldn't imagine because that's what progress is. That's how life works. I don't know. This is it's a great. It's a good vibe. I like the music of it. I've said that about every song on this album, but it's true. I really like the music. I like the message behind it. I like all the different features. They all, had such wonderful things to say. This is a great song. This is a fantastic fucking song. Like this one, I'm gonna come back to and visit like a lot. Like it was good for the heart to hear this. Um, it's all conventional wisdom, but it's just so nice to be reminded that every day is a new day and you have every chance in the world to progress yourself and to become better at these things. This thing called life, you know what I mean? Like you can't you if you're stuck on level 1 for forever, you're not going to get anywhere in the game. So I liked this. This was cool. I like this a lot. Now we're going to listen to the refrain here and then my closing thoughts and we're going to dip out. So, according to this comment here, the track is actually called I'm Moving On. but I couldn't find the lyrics on Genius, so I'm a bit confused on that aspect. But I didn't need the lyrics. In this one, uh, she first off, all these features aren't here. It's just her, I believe. Unless they all do background vocals. It's Missy Elliot at the forefront, giving thanks to her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Giving thanks for her many blessings, giving thanks for her life and her talents, and just giving thanks, and it's beautiful. And she ends it by saying like I'm pressing on. Don't judge me because I'm not perfect. Don't judge me if I'm not in church on Sunday. I'm moving on and I'm pressing on to the other way. I'm pressing on and moving to the other way, to higher ground. So she's taking the higher ground. She's becoming a better person. She's doing everything in her power. Hey, it's just you and me now. But she's doing everything in her power to become a better person, to be a more evolved person, a more emotionally intelligent person, to become, better at. I don't know what she's overcoming in this context. You know what I mean? I wasn't around her at the time. I wasn't even sonically aware of her. I mean, I was 3. Um, but like, I appreciate her giving thanks to God because that's what it's all about. And I really did appreciate the message. Again, she just kind of nailed it home. She was like, I'm pressing on and moving on to higher ground. I'm gonna be a better person. I'm gonna heal in all the ways I need to heal, and I'm gonna go off and do my thing. And you love to hear it. You know what I mean? That's all you could really expect out of a person. Um. So yeah. So that's Missy. So addictive. Um. I really really liked the album. Um. Like there's a lot of songs I wouldn't revisit, but that's for personal taste preferences. It isn't for lack of quality. It isn't for lack of talent involved. Um, and it isn't for lack of audience, a receptive audience to it. Um, she did everything right. People in every comment on every single video, I found somebody who's saying, "I've been here since 2001. This is my favorite. I used to listen to this in the '90s, or to her in the '90s. I used to do all this. Like this music was formative to me, and that's all you can ask for as an artist. That's wonderful. I mean, honestly, like to live in people's hearts like that is what people do it for. That's truly incredible. I really really liked the album. My standouts were Old School Joint. Fucking, I really liked Step Off, Ecstasy, and Slap Slap Slap. I really liked that 3 piece with the biscuit right there. Um, Higher Ground, beautiful song. Absolutely going to go into a playlist of mine. The remix of 1 Minute Man, I really enjoyed. This was a good album. It was well produced all the way through, well written, good wordplay, well performed. Um, Big fan. Really, really, really big fan. Now, Missy Elliott has a bunch of albums, and she's very talented. She even has recent stuff. So we're gonna have to come back to this as well. Um, we're gonna do some other people first and then circle back to Missy, but I'm absolutely gonna come back and listen to more Missy Elliott. She's this is fantastic. This is awesome. Okay. Um, so yeah, that's been my time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you watched it till the end. To the hip hop heads in my audience, if you watched all the way to the end, please leave a suggestion in the comment below who I should listen to next. I got a list, but when the list runs dry, I'm going off of you know, Billboard and fucking Playboy magazine lists about who's the best. So I'd prefer some genuine hip hop heads to tell me what's good because I trust y'all more than I trust some writer in an office. Um, yeah, so that's been my time. I hope you enjoyed the show. I try to give objective and fair criticisms. I try to give really just um, a recap, and then some thoughts. Uh, yeah, I don't really think I'm giving criticism, but like, I'm just trying to do my thing here. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.